Mastering time expressions in present perfect tense. Hello, language learners. Today we are going to dive deep into the world of English grammar. We're focusing on the present perfect tense, and specifically, we're going to learn about the common time expressions used with affirmative sentences in the present perfect. These time expressions can truly transform your fluency and help you to sound like a native speaker. Before we dive into time expressions, let's have a quick review. The present perfect tense is used to describe actions that started in the past and continue to the present, or actions that happened at an unspecified time in the past. We form it with have, has plus past participle of the verb. For example, I have lived in Paris for 3 years. Affirmative sentences in the present perfect simply affirm something. They state the action clearly, like, she has visited China, or, they have studied Italian. Here, both visited and studied are affirmative actions, clearly stating what has occurred. Now, let's dive into time expressions. These are words or phrases that tell us when something happens. In the present perfect tense, we often use these expressions. 1. Already, to say something happened earlier than expected. For instance, I have already finished my homework. 2. Yet, typically used in negative statements and questions, but in affirmative sentences, it suggests an action happened more recently than expected. For example, I have yet finished my homework. 3. Ever, to ask if an experience has happened at any time up to now. Like, have you ever visited Paris? 4. Never, to express that something hasn't happened at any time up to now. I have never been to Paris. 5. Just, to say something happened a very short time ago. I have just finished my homework. 6. 4. To express a duration of time. I have lived here for 3 years. 7. Since, to express the starting point of an action. I have known him since 2010. These expressions will help you give more context and meaning to your sentences. And that's a wrap on time expressions in the present perfect tense. Remember, mastering these expressions can really level up your fluency in English. As with all language learning, the key is practice. So try using these time expressions in your everyday English conversations. Happy learning and see you in our next lesson.